Hey, it's your boy Zeyc here, and well, today I wanted to make a little reactionary analytical video about some polls, both I made and one the official Pokemon YouTube channel did, and uh, I'm a slight bit exhausted because it's the fifth time I recorded this, but no ranting right at the start. It's gonna leave it for later. Let's go right into the first poll, and you can already see it on the screen, I hope. Which starter will you pick in the Gen 9 Pokemon games? And Fuecoco wins easily. And yes, for anyone that wants to complain, I know 39 votes, that ain't all that much, but I still think it's, a pretty decent window into the actual opinion of the Pokemon community. It's a small one, a little bit dirty, but I think it still works. And hopefully in the future we'll get more. But yeah, Fuecoco, number one. Fuecoco is by far my least favorite design of the three starters. I just don't like, animal object hybrid Pokemon. I feel like those don't look too natural inside the Pokemon world. But let's be honest here. Fire type is the coolest of the three starter types. Like, not counting, including the starters. Just the type alone. Are we clear on that? Yeah, obviously, fire is the best, and let's be honest, Fuecoco, it has the most interesting design of the three. Like, it's not my favorite, but I admit it has the most interesting one, which it doesn't have much competition. Okay, let's be honest. We have Sprigatito, the green cat, and Quaxly, the duck with a hat. They're all still good designs, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to the most interesting one, let's be honest, Fuecoco takes the crown. But yeah, anyway. Obviously, Sprigatito, second place. It's probably gonna be the starter I pick primarily. I'm gonna be all of them because I'm gonna, finish the Pokédex, but it's gonna be the one I have in my team. It's gonna be the one probably the Pokemon I'm gonna use the most because I kinda like using starters. And yeah, just from all those two starters, Sprigatito gives me the vibes of having the third stage evolution that I like the most. But yeah, then last place, tied with none, as Quaxly. Yeah, I feel like, that duck with hat. Yeah, it is a bit boring. Green cat too, but I don't know. I feel like Sprigatito is more interesting looking than Quaxly, which is just detailless with a hat. And as for the nuns, I'm curious, like, are the nun, people that actually just gonna start the game, take a starter, put it in a box? Or are the nun, do they primarily come from people that just clicked on the vote, without really being interested and just, I don't intend to buy the games, so let's just put it on none. I like that voice. And then all of them. I know there are people that just, get all of them. Use them in the team actually. But I didn't expect them to be that high, so I'm curious how many of those 10% are people that just want to, Pokédex completion, all of them. But with that, over to the next one. Will you buy Pokemon Scarlet or Violet? And this feels... I'm in the camp of Pokemon Scarlet, the Beta Edition, which is... wow. 41% are just gonna go for Violet, which... personally, again, I really don't like both the Professor and the Legendary of Pokemon Violet. Like, the Professor looks like a generic future person, and the Legendary, yet again, has that weird animal object, vibe, hybrid thing going on that I don't like. Like, it has fucking thrusters. Come on, that usually let Pokemon, like, more than not, 99% of all Pokemon, they look like you could see them in the wild, in the fantasy world. With Miraidon, I don't really see it. Well, too much, but the game has a weird future past theme, so I'm curious where it's going. Like I said, I'm gonna take Scarlet because I think the Legendary just looks cooler. And let's be honest, the Professor does too. But yeah, technically I'm in the both camp. I'ma buy both. I'ma play both. Probably at the same time even. Mainly because I do, like I already mentioned, I do Pokédex completion. I'm currently working on capturing every single Pokemon legally with my own original trainer, with the same original trainer that is mine in it. And oh boy, that takes a while. But anyway, again, the Nun, I'm curious, if it's again just people that, oh, there's a poll. Pokemon, I don't care. None. Or, if it's actually just people that are a bit disappointed with the way Pokemon's been going recently. Which, yeah, I absolutely get it. I'm a critic of Pokemon, but I myself am gonna keep buying Pokemon. You will probably too. And I'm not gonna fault anyone for buying Pokemon, because there's no competition you can either can buy instead. Like, let's be honest here. If there was a Pokemon, a game like Pokemon that was better, everyone would buy it. And Pokemon would be forced to, make their games better. But as of right now, the only fix for monster capture games, Pokemon. There are some, small indie games and some side games and other franchises, but they're not that good. Even compared to Pokemon, they're not that good. Sorry for the weird side tangent. I'm gonna make its own video about that, but let's go over to the next one. Do you think the second Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer was good? And yes, I'm absolutely late with that. It's been 2 months since it came out. With tomorrow, or maybe even the day after tomorrow, the next trailer is gonna come out, the third trailer, and I'm gonna make a reaction to it. Don't you worry about it. But yeah, it's my first poll, and yep, 11 votes. Obviously, 11, 34, 39. Even that one's a bit old. It's increasing, so hopefully as I do more of those videos and continue to do stuff on YouTube, which I should do more because I'm a lazy fuck. you know, it's gonna get bigger. But I like those reactionary poll videos. But anyway, what do we see at first glance in this poll? Yeah, the meme answer one. Honestly, I still can't believe they actually call the Pokemon Lechonk, because Chonk is kind of a dead meme by now. I feel like most people just accepted that Chonk is just another word for unhealthily obese animals. But yeah, most people from those 11, they actually liked it, and I don't blame him. Like, honestly, the trailer itself technically disappointed me. I really don't like the new art style for Pokemon humans. It's really uncanny with them. They look really generic. But just open world co-op, following Pokemon, and properly scaled, you know, Pokemon. Those are just 3 things, you know, that are just my all-time favorite features I want to see in games. Honestly, my number 1 favorite feature I want to see in the games is riding your own Pokemon. The ones you caught. Your own. Like in Let's Go. Please. Let me do it. No more just, you know, borrowed ride Pokemon. I want to ride my own. Damn it. But yeah, with that, let's go over to the one that, you know, the official Pokemon channel did, and, well, mine are subjective. You know, do you like it? Which one you gonna take? Well, also, which one do you like more? And which one do you like more? You know, they're all emotionally driven. The one from the Pokemon Company is objective. And, you know, what's your first region you explored? Pretty simple. And you can see what I voted for. Yes, I'm a Gen 1. I started with Gen 1. Though, the first Pokemon game where I had a decent amount of sentience was Gen 2. And the first Pokemon game, well, you know, the first Pokemon game where I had pretty good amount of sentience, where I was aware of what I'm doing, how the game works, was Hoenn, you know, Gen 3. So, you know, it's a little bit awkward for me. Honestly, I don't remember much other than my first experience with Kanto and getting stuck at the 3rd gym, obviously, as most people probably did. I'm not surprised. Obviously, Alola Gala. Both games only got a single game. Well, I say a single game, you know, Gala got 2 editions, but I count those as a single game, and Alola got 4 games technically, but those were within, what, 1 year of each other, maybe 2 years. And I still count those as one. Kalos still 1, Unova. There was a bit more in between Black and White 1 and 2, but I still count those as 1. Meanwhile, Kanto, like, you know, obviously, the first Pokemon game, Kanto. Then we had the first remake, Kanto. The second remake. And obviously, the re-release of the Kanto games on the DS. Like, technically, Kanto has been released, well, first Pokemon games have been released 4 times. And then we have Johto, which includes Kanto, which, you know, original games. Then the first remake and the re-release. which technically gets Kanto to 7 games it's included. Ah, they like Kanto. Most people like Kanto. The probability of someone that gets into Pokemon starting with a Kanto game is pretty damn high. Honestly, I'm more curious, as to the actual differences between those, so let's do another poll for myself. We done it! And give me a little... If you're seeing this, please give them a thumbs up too, so they get seen by more people. But anyway, yeah, I've been rambling on too long. Most people probably aren't dying. Most people probably aren't even watching anymore. If any watch at all. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one, and goodbye.